Hello, everybody. Welcome to another hour of a Cyber Monday edition of the Khalil Sports Report, live right here, Leesburg, Virginia, area that is. Now today is Cyber Monday, everybody. So be sure you stay tuned. Check it out, everybody. Today, I'll tell you guys about the breaking news of the Ravens versus Steelers rematch. Rivalry gets been moved to Wednesday night. I'll tell you that for sure. I'll tell you guys about the fact that Danny Dimes has a strained right hamstring injury. He can potentially miss a few games, like to say the very least. Lewis Hamilton wins the Bahrain GP, by the way, that's his 95th overall win. Serafo wins the SEC Player of the Week award after the historic kick she made. And the Niners are going to be playing their 2 games in weeks 13 or 14 games in Arizona. So I'll tell you about that, and that will be all there is to it, everybody, on that note. So I'm going to start things off with it's another hour of the Khalil Sports Report edition, by the way, everybody. I'm going to start things off with the breaking news, by the way, that the Ravens versus Steelers game Ravens versus Steelers rematch rivalry game. That game's now been moved to Wednesday night, by the way, everybody, because of the outbreak and the fact that there's a severe snowstorm that can be lurking, and that the Ravens are trying to fly on over to Steel City, by the way, to just avoid the snowstorm for sure. And honestly, they've had but the thing is, they've had numerous COVID cases. They feel like 22 players had COVID, by the way. Lamar Jackson, one of those guys that had COVID as well. Mark Ingram, J.K. Dobbins, and all the others, they had COVID for sure. One player who's on the IR, he had COVID as well. And honestly, there's going to be wait test results. So the game as of right now has been moved. So the rematch rivalry games are moved to Wednesday night. It's supposed to be played tomorrow night, by the way. We'll make the second Tuesday night game, but now that game's been moved to Wednesday night, by the way, everybody. So honestly, this is not looking good. And they've had a COVID outbreak, and it does not look good there. So those 22 players are going to be, in isolation, awaiting test results. Practice was canceled earlier today, and because of the outbreak as well. So clearly, this is not looking good. So this game had to be canceled. So this game had to be canceled 3 times. Postponed 3 times, by the way. So the game, as of right now, has been moved to Wednesday night. This coming Wednesday, everybody. So this is really not looking good. Hopefully these players are in isolation, and they get negative testing results, and they get negative testing results, by the way. And I just hope that it ensues. And honestly, this is not looking good. I just hope that the NFL finds a bubble format for the playoffs, by the way, to avoid these COVID cases. Now there will be rapid testing, and there's going to be some, temperature checks and all. But once the NFL finds a bubble format for the playoffs, rapid testing involved, and there's going to be like 0 cases in this bubble, and when the NFL gets this bubble format, which they need. So honestly, I'm looking forward to that. I know everybody else is as well. All the other teams are. So honestly, the Ravens outbreak is not looking good. Lamar Jackson, he already had COVID as well. Don't know how he got it, or if it comes up, or if he was one of the close contacts. He was in the COVID reserve list, by the way, as well. So honestly, this is really not looking good, and this is a devastating low blow to Ravens and Steelers fans as well. And honestly, it doesn't look good at all. So just keep the Ravens in your prayers, everybody. This COVID situation, it's just getting worse and worse, and they're gonna have this COVID, and they got 2 COVID vaccines be delivered in the U.S. and the EU by spring of 2021, to see the release on that note. So honestly, that's all there is you need to know, everybody. So once they Ravens and Steelers game has now been postponed or moved to Wednesday night, everybody. And this will be the first Wednesday night game that is between 2 historic teams. Got a lot of history. So honestly, don't know what's gonna play out. So if any other change, or if this Ravens or Steelers rivalry rematch gets moved to any other date, or any other day, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. And that is all there is to it. You need to know. So the Ravens versus Steelers game has now been postponed to Wednesday night because of the outbreak that's being ensued there. So honestly, They didn't get this under control. This COVID vaccine is going to dissolve this COVID for good. That's all there is to it for that, everybody. That's all you need to know. And we'll tell everybody. And others I want to point out, by the way, that Daniel Jones has a strained right hamstring injury, strained right hammy he's got. So he can miss a few games. Save release on that. The G-Men, they got the Seahawks. They got Cardinals. They have the Browns, Ravens, and those pathetic Cowboys as well. So the G-Men, they are in first place in the NFC East. I'm gonna Goomba about that for sure, which I am, by the way. So honestly, this is not looking good. I can tell you that right now. And the schedule's gonna be pretty tough for them. I mean, they got their hands full with, the Seahawks, the Cardinals, the Browns, the Ravens, and those rotten little Cowboys, those pathetic Cowboys as well. So honestly, this is not looking good, and I just hope that just wish Danny Dimes speedy recovery, everybody. So Colt McCoy is going to be still starting. By the way, Danny Dimes' return is still questionable. I can tell you that. So I'm severe this. I mean, he may not be needing surgery as well. So that's all there is to it. He's not enough for the season. So he can miss like probably 2 or 3 games, I guess. But don't know how many games. It's very unclear how many games he's gonna miss. So I'm honestly keep Danny Dimes in your prayers, everybody. So that's all you guys got to do, everybody. And on that, please you do so. And that's all there is you need to know. So that's all you need to know, everybody. Also, some other news I want to point out, by the way, that Lewis Hamilton won the Bahrain GP. By the way, congrats to him on that, getting his 95th win as a 7-time world champ, which he is, by the way. So congrats to Lewis Hamilton on that. Others I want to point out here, by the way, that Sarah Fuller, by the way, after her historic kick, by the way, with Vandy, all the way out to Mizzou, she wins the 2020 SEC Player of the Week award. Congrats to her on that, making history as the first woman to kick off a game in a Vandy uniform. Congrats to her on that. And that was history in the making, by the way. I could tell you that. So she's still a Vandy female soccer player, by the way. So if you've seen her profile, check it out. If you've seen her, making her first kickoff, just congrats to her down below. And what are your thoughts about that? I'll be more than happy to address response to that. That's all you guys got to do. What are your thoughts about that, everybody? That's all I got to say, just for now. Also, this still, guys, everybody, that Super Nintendo World is going to be open February 4th, 2021 in Osaka, Japan. So if you guys haven't seen the trailer, check it out, guys. That's all you guys got to do. So be sure you stay in tune with that and let me know what your thoughts are, reactions. I'll address response to that. Also, this is somebody should have pointed out that rapper name of Little Yace has been deceased. By the way, at 25 or 26, by the way. So same thoughts breaks out to his family members, all of his fans, all his viewers, all this horrific tragedy. Please be sure you do so on that. And that's all you guys got to do, everybody. That's all there is to it for that. So nothing more to it, everybody. Also, ladies and gentlemen, that the Niners are going to play their home game, the next home games in weeks 13 to 14. Their home games are going to be in Arizona, by the way, everybody. That's when the Cardinals are playing. This is all due to COVID restrictions in Santa Monica, by the way. The COVID precautions in Santa Clara, by the way, preventing contact sports for the next 3 weeks, by the way. The Niners are going to be facing Niners got their hands full with the Bills Mafia, who beat the Chargers. They got their hands full with Washington December 7th, by the way. They got their hands full with Washington, yeah. December 7th, they got their hands full with the Bills Mafia. They have their hands full on December 13th against Washington. That's going to be in Arizona. And then you got December 20th. That game will be against those puny little Cowboys. So, you sure you I don't know. Tell me what your extra thoughts are. This is all due to COVID restrictions, by the way. If you guys remember, the Blue Jays, they had to play their home games in Buffalo. You had the Raptors. They had to play their home games in Tampa. And then you got now you got you got the Niners, by the way. They can't play their home games in Cali, by the way, or their home turf, by the way. So instead, they have to play their home games in Arizona. So that's all there is to it. What are your thoughts about that? I'll be more than happy to address the sponsor, everybody, and that's all. That's all you need to know for sure. So the Niners are going to play their Week 13 and 14 games in Arizona. By the way, I can tell you that. Niners versus Bills December 7th. Washington versus you got the Niners versus the Washington December 13th. By the way, that's going to be in Arizona. By the way, and then December 20th they got those pesky and puny little Cowboys. So, excuse me. What are your thoughts of the Niners playing their home games and Arizona because of the COVID restrictions in Santa Clara? By the way, what thoughts about that? COVID restrictions in Santa Clara. What are your thoughts about that? I'll be more than happy to address the sponsors, everybody, and that's all you guys gotta know. So, yeah, Niners gotta play their home games in weeks 13 and 14. Yeah, weeks 13 and 14 games against the Bills Mafia, Washington. And then they got their hands full with those pesky little Cowboys. So what are your thoughts about that? I'll be more than happy to address the sponsors, everybody. That's all there is to it you need to know. So just a little update for you guys, everybody. That's all there is. So just know for now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that would do it right there for the Cyber Monday, especially the Clubhouse Sports. But also, ladies and gentlemen, Cyber Monday is today, everybody. Shop online, guys. Get what you can. Everything's on sale for Cyber Monday. Please be sure you should get as much you want, guys. Buy what you want online, guys. Amazon or on the site, by the way, and get it pick up, curbside pick up, or just deliver it to you. Let me know, and that's all there is to it for that, right? So that's all they need to know. That will do it right there with the Club Sports World. Like, subscribe to the Club Sports World YouTube channel, Facebook page by any. It all makes necessary. Be sure you send me your comments, your tweets, your thoughts, your reactions, your responses on the Ravens versus Steelers game being posted once again to Wednesday night. Let me know about that in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to address the sponsor. They're supposed to be playing the rematch. The rivalry rematch is supposed to be occurring yesterday. I'm sorry. On Tuesday. I'm sorry. Tuesday. That is should have happened there. I mean, they were supposed to be playing on Thanksgiving. That's not going to sue. That didn't sue. They're supposed to be playing their home games. They're supposed to be playing again. They're supposed to be playing in let's see. Well, Summer Santa Monica, by the way. So that's all there is to it for that, everybody. And they had to they had to play their home games and they had to play one of their home games in Arizona, by the way, because they watch the football. So we thought about that. I'll just response to everybody. That's all you guys got to know for now. Say those words out. Danny Dimes is in the injury. Be sure you do so in that. RoboCop, please be sure you do so. And that's all you guys got to do just for now. So I'll say to it, everybody. So that's all you need to know just for now. Also, just other news that Sean Fuller. I'm sorry, not Sarah. Sorry, what's her name? Yes, Sarah Fuller won the SEC Player of the Week. We'll regress her on that. That's all you got to know for now. And that's it all. Others will put out here, by the way, that Super Nintendo World is going to pen open on February 2021. They're saying it's fine. They're that's all there's to it for that, everybody. That's all you need to know. So nothing more to it, I could say. So that's all there is to it for that. And same thoughts about that. Danny Dimes, he's recovering from a hamstring injury. What thoughts about that? I'll just respond to everybody, and that's all you gotta know for now. That's all there's to it, I could say. And to everybody. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Please be still right there. Bye bye. Yeah.